I am sharing a new video. Okay. Alright, I'm live. Let's go through this list together here. I try to do this every year. Shout out to Jesus. He likes when I do these videos, so let's do it. Let's check out PSN. I know the thumbnail says eShop, but we're not covering eShop right now. I don't have like, I don't know, a month to go through the eShop because it scrolls so slowly. Let's go. Let's start with PlayStation first, then we'll hit Xbox. PlayStation Black Friday deals. Save up to 70%. Let's do it. So you got FC24, the formal FIFA game. $35. That's not bad, I guess, if you're into soccer. NBA is $34.99. Not too bad if you're into basketball. Assassin's Creed Mirage, $39.99. Deluxe Edition is $47.99. I'm not into Assassin's Creed games, so I guess it's okay, but I don't know. These games are usually better at like $10 anyway. Diablo 4, $41.99. Not too bad. You know, a lot of people liked this game in the beginning, and then after like a month or two, they gave up on it, so I don't know. You got the Deluxe for $53. You got the Ultimate for $59. If you're just going to spend the $53, just spend a few bucks extra. Get the Ultimate. Got Madden 24 for $34.99. Not too bad. Mortal Kombat 1, $48.99. That's a good deal. However, PlayStation has the Premium Edition for $76.99. Xbox doesn't. Xbox only has the regular game on sale, so PlayStation's got the upper hand here. UFC 5 is $69. The Deluxe Edition from $100. No, that's alright. Resident Evil 4, I think this is what, like $35 or something? $38? It won't tell me, because I own it. Street Fighter 6 is $40. Not too bad. I actually bought this on the Xbox for my Shops account. So when the guys hang out, we have access to the game. That's not a bad deal, actually. So there you go. Final Fantasy 16, $41.99. Physically, it's $39. Do they really need the extra $3? Come on. You would have sold a lot more if it was the same price. Hogwarts, I don't play this shit, so $41.99. I guess that's better than $70, right? It Takes Two, great game. $11.99, not too bad. I think I've seen this cheaper, though. The Witcher 3, the game's 100 years old, but it's $12, not too bad. God of War, I think... Oh, man, it's not even going to tell me how much it is, right? I think it's like $38 or something. Which isn't too bad. Star Wars Jedi Survivor is $41.99. It's been, I think it's been like 20-something dollars physical, so I would hold off on that. Assassin's Creed Valhalla Deluxe Edition is $20. I think that's too much money. This game's 3 years old already. The game should be freaking $5. Gotham Knights, $13.99. That's not too bad. That's how much the game's pretty much worth. GTA, again, it's not going to tell me how much it is. Oh, it is. Okay. Even though I own it. $19.99 for the bundle. Not bad. Gran Turismo, I think Target had this game, or Amazon. Somebody had this game for $20 the other day, physically. I would hold off on that. How much is Cyberpunk? 29. Ah, it's always 29. That's not a sale. Lies of P, that's a newer game. $47.99. It's on Game Pass. I would check it out there first before you delve into. I don't know what it's like. I downloaded it, but I never played it, so. Horizon Forbidden West Collector's Edition, or whatever it is, edition. Complete Edition. That's 40, so this one's going to be cheaper. It won't tell me again. It's hard to do these videos because if I own this stuff, it doesn't tell you how much this stuff is. I think Last of Us is 40 for the regular edition. That's still too much money. The game is good, but it ain't worth $40 now. All these years later. Red Dead on PS4 is $39. I've seen this physically for $29 in the last couple of days. So I would hold off. Probably get it physically if you can do that. Sekiro is always $30. There's no point in buying this right now. The game is worth like $10. Sekiro, whatever they call it. I don't know. I don't care. Call of Duty's 20. It's a couple of years old, but it's okay, I guess, if you want to do the campaign. I'm live right now, and the King is in the building. He's in the live chat. King, what's going on, man? No Man's Sky for $29. I think a VR mode is included with that. I would definitely go for that. I've never played it. I played it for like 5 minutes, but I haven't played the updated version. WWE Cross-Gen Bundle. I think this game's like $23 or something. $23.09. I would say go for it. It's not a bad price. I already have it on PC, so I don't need it. Then you have the Icon Edition for $59. I don't know what this Bad Bunny crap is. If you're going to blow the $59, just blow the extra $10 and get everything, and that's it. You don't ever have to do anything ever again for that game. Dead Space Remake, $34.99. That's not a bad deal. However, I've seen it cheaper physically for about $20. So keep your eyes out. Sonic Superstars, $48.99. Digital Deluxe Edition. I bought this on Xbox, but yes, that is a pretty good deal. It just came out about 3 weeks, a month ago, whatever it's been. Dead Island is worth it, but that's a gold edition. That's still a good deal. Grand Theft Auto Trilogy for $30. It's been $30 before. This is nothing really new. Texas Chainsaw, $29.99 from $39. But it's been $35 before. So, I mean, the game is okay, but the game's kind of like on its last legs, even though it just like came out. That's a dev issue. Tiger Woods, 2K23 Golf, PGA Tour, whatever it's called, for $17.49. That's not bad if you're in the golf. A Way Out is $4.49. That's not a bad game. That's a co-op game. Callisto Protocol, $24.49. I think this game's been $10 though physically, so I would wait. It's only gonna go cheaper because who's buying it? It's a good game, I like it, but don't get me wrong, it's got problems, or it had problems in the beginning. Sniper Elite 5, 23. It's still too much money. The game came out about a year or two ago. Sonic Frontiers is $27.99 for the deluxe edition. That's not too bad, but you could get the regular edition, I think, for $23 on Xbox or something. Crash 4, that's always been like 20. It's nothing new. Borderlands 3 for $8.99. That's not a bad deal. If you like Borderlands. Yeah, I'm not going to go through everything here. Because a lot of it is just filler. Like these add-ons and stuff like that. So I'm buying this game. Switchback VR. It's the same people that did Until Dawn Rush of Blood or whatever it's called. Blood Rush. This I'll be picking up. $27.99. It's a little pricey, but the game is fun. It looks like it plays exactly like the other one, and only, better graphics and stuff like that. So I think I will be picking this one up. For sure. And I think if you got the PlayStation VR 2, you should check this one out. The Quarry, $17.49. Not too bad. It's a pretty good deal for that game. Sonic Origins, $25.99. I actually bought this game physically for $20. So you can get that physically cheaper. This is what I don't understand about the digital stuff. If you want people to buy digital, just sell the game for the sale prices in the store. I understand they want to make more money, but you'll have a lot more people buying digital and less physical if it's the same exact price, because people don't have to get up and go to the store. In my case, Sonic Origins, 2 Target stores didn't have it. They said they were in stock. I ordered it. 3 hours later, like, oh yeah, sorry, we don't have it, and I had to have it shipped. If they were digital, I would have just bought them digital. That's what I'm saying, so, come on. Move your asses, companies. A Plague's Tale, I think this is like $11. No, the first one is, but the second one, $30. It's not a bad deal, but I would wait. Family Feud is $10. Definitely pick that one up. Evil West, let's see how much. Nah, $30. It's still, that's how much it was last year. Tetris Effect Connected. It's an upgrade. Or is it the full game? I don't know. It's confusing. $10? Well, if the full game is $10, go for it. Metro Exodus, $5.99. If you like the Metro games, you should pick that up. The Tomb Raider Definitive Survival, $17.49. It's not bad. Those are great games. There you go, Plague's Tale. Like I said, $11.99. It's not bad. It's a pretty good deal. Shredder's Revenge, how much? $17.49. That's not bad. I think Cowabunga Collection is also $20. The Game of the Year, $27.99. I got this for $10. Get out of here. Crisis Core, is that still $30? Yeah, that's something new. Cowabunga Collection is $20. I would go for that. Great game. Great collection. This game is fun. Kingdom Come Deliverance. The deluxe, what was that? Royal Edition is $8. That's not bad. Hey, Quake 2 is $3.99. That's not bad. The Smurfs is $7.49. That's not bad either. The game's pretty good. Got the Lego games, the Lego Hobbits, $4.99. Not a bad deal. Skyrim VR is $14.99. That's not bad. But you have to have the VR one. Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. $8. Not bad, but the game really isn't that good. It's okay, but it's the only one I haven't beaten because I bought it and I was like, what is this? Deathloop is $11.99. That's not too bad. It's actually a pretty good deal. Evil Dead, the game. It looks like it's the... Oh, it's an add-on pack? Game of the Year Edition upgrade. Okay, I see. I thought that was the whole game. That game is kind of winding down as well. This channel always rocks as the king. Thank you, King. Oh, this game actually came out. Oh, it's disgusting. Don't buy that game. Forspoken, $27.99. I actually bought this game a couple of months ago for $16, brand new. Physically. Which I will play on stream just to show you how stupid it is, but... Yeah, that's too much money. Square, just give up already. Just sell the game for like $5. That's how much it's worth. Yeah, these companies, man, sometimes they don't want to give up. Titanfall 2. I'm sure it's like $5. Metal Slug is $5.99. That's not bad. It's a great game. A lot of this stuff is all add-on content. Quake, $3.29. That's not bad. And then you have 13, the PS5 edition. Came out. Well, the upgrade came out last year. This game is really fun. You guys know I like 13, the original and the remake when they fixed it. $5.99. That's not bad at all. I would pick it up. ACR, what's up, man? He's in the live chat. Toad Goes to Hell. Yeah, that's our old thumbnail from a few years ago. It's funny. Star Wars Episode 1 Racer, $7.49. It's been that price before, but it's a good deal. It's a good little game. Ghostwire Tokyo, how much? 20. It's not too bad, but it was also 20 last year, too. Because I bought it on Steam last year. For 20. What do you like so far from the deals? Not much. I'll be honest with you, there's not much here. 13 for $5.99 doesn't seem bad. The Quake games don't seem bad. Yeah, Sony really didn't put their games on sale. It's still all third-party stuff from, like, 10 years ago. The Wolfenstein games, you know, they're not too bad. The pricing's not bad. Stubbs a Zombie for $4.99. That's not bad at all. Pretty good deal. Once I'm done with this, we'll hit Xbox, and then the video will end. Resident Evil Triple Pack, 4, 5, and 6, the originals. $11.88. That's not bad. It's not bad at all, actually, so... Resident Evil 5 alone is worth $11.99, so there you go. Bloodstained Curse of the Moon, $4.99. It's been $4.99 forever when it's on sale. So that's a good deal, but that's not like a good deal in 2023. I mean, it's a good deal, but you guys understand what I mean. This game's like several years old, and it's been that price forever. It's nothing new. It's a good deal, but it's just nothing new. Puyo Puyo Tetris, same thing. Good deal, but it's nothing new. Bloodstained Curse of the Moon 2, $7.49. Again, it's been that price before. Good game, nothing new. That's the problem with these backwards compatible consoles. They're great, but they always put the old games on sale, and they never put the new stuff on sale. It's very rare they do that. And it's kind of annoying to see the same games for a decade always on sale. Blaster Master Zero, great game, $4.99, but it's been $4.99 before. But again, nothing new, but a good deal. Like a Dragon Hero Edition. Like a Dragon's great. Under 20 bucks, $13.99. Good deal. Blaster Master Zero 2, $4.99, not bad. Scarlet Nexus Deluxe Edition for $14.39. That's not a bad deal. That's the PS5 version. Blaster Master 03, $7.49. Not bad. Race with Ryan. Again, this game's like 10 years old. $11.99. Whatever. And this is all crappy add-ons. I don't understand why they don't put add-ons in their own section. Why do they mix the add-ons with everything else? That's it. There's your PlayStation sale. So you have a couple of new games, but not many. Probably a handful of new games on here. The rest of them are games that have always been on sale. Alright, we're going to hit the Xbox. Let's turn this off. Let's switch over to Xbox. I gotta get my controller. Are you kidding me? Hang on, everybody. Out of all the days, I didn't have to sign in yesterday when I was on here. Let me get a picture for you guys to look at while I put my password in. This should be good. This should be a funny picture. WWF have mercy. Let me put my password in. I can't believe it. Out of all the days, right? Bro, what are you doing? What are you talking about? let me try something else. You stupid. You know, I changed my password on a different app, and it changed my freaking Xbox password. Okay. Well, here we go. We're in. Hey. Okay. Browse the store. Black Friday. Here we go. Starfield's $55.99. That's, I guess it's not bad from 70. I need to play that game on N64, says the king. I think we all do. You get the fake FIFA 35, Mortal Kombat's 48, Assassin's Creed 39. So pretty much the same sales on PlayStation. Assassin's Creed Valhalla is $14.99, but not the deluxe edition. That was $19.99 on PlayStation. Redfall $17.49. Best Buy is selling this game right now for $9.99 physically. So have Redfall more like Downfall. Deluxe edition of Dead Island 2 is $44. That's not bad. Resident Evil 4 Deluxe edition $48.99. Not a bad deal. Crisis Core 30 as usual. 2K Drive for Xbox One is $29.99. Not a bad deal. For Series X and S, it is $34.99, which is what I bought. That's the only deal that I really got on here. That and Sonic. MLB The Show $17.49. Not bad. And if you do want to buy this, I think right before they pull it, they usually drop it to like $8 or something. So you can get it now or wait, because they will pull this from Game Pass completely. You won't be able to play it digital anymore because they put the next one in. That's if you want 23. You might not. Minecraft Dungeons, I think this was 20. Great game. I like it. Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, $17.99. Not a bad deal at all. Very cool. Red Dead 2, $20. However, if you want to play it now, grab it for $20. It's not bad, but they are going to make a remastered edition at some point. So, again, if you want to play it now, just buy it. If you want to wait, wait. Karai, what's up? Callisto Protocol, $24.49. Again, it should be a little cheaper. It is a good game, though. Street Fighter, $40. Not bad. Sonic Origins Plus, if you want a digital, $25. Not a bad deal. However, physically, it is $20 right now everywhere. So, Tomb Raider games, $17.49. Again, not bad. WWE 23, $23.09. Not a bad deal at all. The same games here. They're pretty much on sale. Oh, look, Anthem is $2.99. Does anybody care? Oh, look, the first one's $1.90. Not the first one, but the standard edition is $1.99. You know what's really hurting this, even though it's still under $4? Just make it free to play already. You know what I mean? You probably would have a better chance of getting a big fan base. Yeah, the mighty have fallen, huh? The Legion of Dawn edition, when it came out, was $150. Now it's $2.99. Telling you. The GTA load screen game is $9.89. I guess that's not bad, but it should be like $1.99. Van Halen, more overpriced Ubisoft shit. Like, come on. Ubisoft, your games are bad. At least give people a deal on them. Fishing, nobody wants that. Come on. The Blizzard Arcade Collection, $10, not bad. However, you know what's going to happen. It's going to end up in Game Pass. I would say don't even bother buying like Activision games because they're all going to end up in Game Pass next year. So Castlevania Collection, I think that's like $4 or $5. That's not a bad deal. Definitely pick it up. Again, it's nothing new. Castlevania Advanced Collection for $10. That's not a bad deal. That's pretty good. Contra Rogue Core. Fuck this game. It's not even worth $5 or $6. The new Crash game, Crash Team Rumble. Deluxe edition is 24, 25. I was gonna say 25 and I said 4. Or you could get the game by itself. No deluxe edition for 18. That's not bad. I think this game launched at 40. RWK, what's up, man? How much is Deathloop? Dead Space Remake, I'm assuming it's $34.99 because the digital deluxe is $39. Good deal. Good deal on that one. Deathloop is $11.99. Deluxe edition is $15. I always say go for this. I wouldn't go for the $15. I would just go for the $11.99. I think you would get a good deal right there. So, Deliver Us Mars. Abo told me this game sucks, so I never bought it. But for $18, maybe it should be a little bit lower, or maybe it's in the right spot. I don't know. Dead Space is in Game Pass. Yes, it's in Game Pass, RWK, but when it leaves Game Pass, guess what? You can't play it anymore. So for $34, that's not bad. That's the thing. These PlayStation guys always say, oh, people don't buy games that are in Game Pass. No, we do fucking buy games that are in Game Pass because we don't know how long they're going to be in Game Pass for. You dumb fucks. Diablo 4, $41.99. Again, better than 60. Ultimate Edition is 60. Or better than 70. Oh, Dig Dug is $1.64. Come on. Yeah, Mortal Kombat 1 is still expensive at $48. If they had the deluxe on Xbox for 70 whatever, like PlayStation does, I think that would be a good deal, but no fucking way, man. Mortal Kombat in a year, that game's going to be $10. DuckTales Remastered is $374. Buy this game. It's a great fucking game. And they did pull this from the marketplaces a couple of years ago, but then they renewed the contracts and it came back up. Now, when I say pull, they pulled it from being on sale, but they didn't pull it from people that bought the game. So if this game contract runs out again, they might not renew it. So for $3.74, buy it. I'm really surprised that they still didn't put this game on a Switch yet. Duke Nukem, I think this game is like $4, $5. Buy it. It's worth it. Fear 2, I think, is $5. Pick it up. Again, nothing new, but it's a good deal. Gears 5 Game of the Year Edition, $15. That's not bad. And I believe that gives you access to Hive Busters, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. It says right there in the description, and Hive Busters expansion. Which I own the regular game, but I don't own the Hive Busters. You can buy the triple bundle that comes with Gears Tactics. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants Gears Tactics. Ghostwire Tokyo, it's always going to be in Game Pass, so you don't need to worry about this, but $20 isn't bad. I think this game is $5. I'm not sure. Halo 5 for $5, not bad. Hi-Fi Rush is $22.49. I thought it was cheaper than this at one point. Again, this is always going to be in Game Pass. So, you can wait till it goes even lower. It's not a big deal. Fart Warts, Hog Farts, whatever it's called. Xbox One. No Xbox One versions. I Am Fish. Didn't this guy curse out Xbox on the internet? Well, guess what? His game's $6, so fuck him. Okay, this is the game that I got out of this sale. I got it on my wife's account. We game share. 2K Lego 2K Drive, $35. That's a steal, man. The game is brand new. You got the awesome Royal Rivals Edition for $60. I don't know if you need all that, but just the base game is fun. For $35, that's a steal. Lego Brawls, $5. Lego Hobbit, $5. Lego Indiana Jones, $5. Ninjago, the Lego game, $8. The Lego movie video game is $5. That's not bad. I have DuckTales. I found it for $1, brand new on PlayStation 3. Not bad. The game is great, King. That's one of the best remakes they've ever made. Lost Odyssey is $6.24. That's not bad. The game was free at one point, but I guess they scrapped that. Midway Arcade Origins, I think this is $5. It's not a bad deal. It's a really good collection on this thing. Mega Man Zero ZX Legacy Collection for $10. Not bad. I would go for that. MLB The Show. That's Xbox One. Is $8. You can wait on that. Murdered Soul Suspect. I think this is $2.99. Definitely get this game. It's an awesome horror game. It came out about 10 years ago. It was a really good game, but people didn't buy it, and Square gave up on it. I just bought DuckTales Remasters RWK. Awesome. That's a great game, man. Especially if you grew up with the NES game. It's like a perfect remake. Joe and Mac. Well, I played this about a couple of months ago. And $11.99, I don't know. The game kind of sucks. The original games are perfect. They're beautiful. This remake is kind of shitty. So I was gonna keep it as shit, but then I said, I'll turn in this shitty. Nino Kuni, great game, $20, not bad. No Man's Sky. It won't tell me how much it is. Back from the Dead, what's up, man? Oh, Oblivion, $2.99? Are you crazy? The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion for $2.99. They are. I heard they're making a remake of this game. Or a remaster or something. But for right now, for $2.99, why not? I bought this, I never played it. Ollie Ollie, this game, yeah, this is like a $5 game. I don't know why they keep forcing this shit at $15, $20. I would wait for this to go down. Ori's $5, but it's always going to be in Game Pass. Pac-Man's $10. I actually bought this game physically for $6. The Pac-Man Museum. But digital, if you want it, just have the convenience for $10, it's not bad. The original Pac-Man is $1.64. That's a steal. Pentiment, $13. How the mighty have fallen in price. I've never played it. I don't care about it. Screw it. Tiger Woods for Series X cross-gen bundle. $17.49. Not bad if you like golf. It's a pretty good deal. Oh, Addams Family Pinball. $5. It's not bad. Prototype games are on sale. Everyone wants them to come back, so... Oh, you can get both games together for $15. Plants vs. Zombies Deluxe Edition, Battle for the Neighborhood. That's not a bad price. That's pretty good. The Quake games for $3.99. Again, they'll always be in Game Pass, but if your Game Pass runs out or something for $3.99, that's not bad for Quake 2. Red Dead 2, $20, not bad. They will make a remastered edition, though. I don't even know what Redout 2 is. The Resident Evil games are on sale. They're priced pretty decently. One thing I'm really upset about, though, is Resident Evil 2 Remake. The deluxe edition is not on sale, but it is on PlayStation. So I don't know what that's all about. I was going to buy it on my wife's account yesterday, but the deluxe edition is not on sale. What is this guy doing? Um, yeah, so they lost the sale. I own this game. I don't know why it says I don't. It's kind of dumb. I own these too. I don't know why it says I don't. See? Operation Raccoon City. Again, I would get this because you don't know when Capcom is going to pull this one down. It still plays online too. I think it's only $3.99 or $4.99. It's not a bad game, and they added FPS boost, so you do play this game at 60 FPS on the Xbox. The Tomb Raider games, again, nothing new. $5.99, good price. I mean, basically all this other stuff is all old games. Sherlock Holmes games, $20 bundle. Pretty good deal. These games are pretty good. Weston, what's going on, man? Love Quake 2. Play something on the Quake 4 bonus disc. Played Quake 2, okay. It's because you don't own them in a bundle and you own the games separately. Yeah, but still, sometimes it's weird though, Wesson. Sometimes I own games separately, but the bundles tell me I still own them, but some of them don't. Like I own Resident Evil 3, and it says I don't own it. And I didn't buy that in a bundle. Like, it's weird. Like, even PlayStation Store does that. They just pick and choose what they're going to tell you you own and don't own. Oh, Smurfs Carts, $14.99. I believe we bought that as well. Smurfs Cart, $14.99. It's not a bad deal. The game just came out earlier this year or over the summer. Right before Frank left, this game came out. Sonic Frontiers, $23.99. That's a good deal. Sonic Digital Deluxe, $48.99. It's a newer game. I would say that's a good deal. It's better than 70 or 60, whatever they're selling it for. Jedi Fallen Order Deluxe Edition, $9.99. I would go for that. You could get the bundle for all 3 Star Wars games for $17.99. Not a bad deal. Steel Rising Ballistic Edition, $23.99. Not bad, but I got this game for like $15 physically. So again, I still haven't played it on stream, but I have it. Siberia 3 for $5. Not bad. This game's okay. Tekken Definitive Edition for $17.99. Not bad. Tetris Effect Connected, $20. My wife bought that. That's not a bad deal. Callisto is $20 on Xbox One. That's pathetic, man. They should have did a cross-gen bundle for $25. The fact that they had to sell this stuff separately is freaking ridiculous. Disney Afternoon, it's probably $5. I would get it. Again, these are all old games. How much is Golem? $29. I paid $9 for the game. The Quarry, $17.49. Not bad, just like on PlayStation. Them's Fighting Herds. It's a fighting game with My Little Pony type characters. It's fun, but I don't know. Why is there a huge difference here? $9.99 versus $19.99. Toki, I think, was $2.99 or $3.99. Definitely get Toki. Oh, Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, $9.99. I would grab this because, again, you don't know when Capcom's going to decide to pull these games down. Vampire was $7.99. Great game. It's a pain in the ass to play sometimes, but when you get it down, you get it down. It's a great game for $8. The Wolfenstein games are all good. WWE Battlegrounds Deluxe Edition is $9.99. I would just go for that. This Bad Bunny bullshit is $69. I don't even know what the difference is. If you're going to pay... So the Icon Edition is a good deal for $59 because it used to be $119. But if you're going to spend $59, just spend the extra $10 and get the Bad Bunny one, just so you have everything. If not, just get the base game for $23. This $19 one is the Xbox One version. Not to get confused. Operation Raccoon City is fun. Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite Server is surprising it's still up, but it's dead online. Yeah, it's always... Fred, what's going on, man? Gotta play Call of Duty, Fred. I was in there alone getting my ass kicked last night. Like a Dragon is $13.99. Hero Edition. Just get it. It's a good game. Zombies Ate My Neighbors and Ghoul Patrol bundle, $7.49. Not bad. They're the old Super Nintendo games, but they're good. High Busters is $10. It's not bad. I was playing last night. Got off at like 11:30. Well, you should have let me know. I was playing around that time too, man. I was begging for help last night. I was telling the chat room, anybody that wants to come in, come in. Winter's Expansion, finally, is only $10. Activision did something really stupid. What? I didn't see you online. That's my... Really? I was streaming. Winter's Expansion is $10. That's not a bad deal. I don't have this. However, I have it on PC, so I don't fucking need it. But it took them forever to drop it to 10. Alright, newer PS5 games. Newer games are on PS5. Maybe like 2 or 3. Yeah, we covered PS5 earlier in the video. There's not many games on there either. Even their exclusive games aren't even on sale. Digitally. Physically they are, but not digital. And that's it. That's the Xbox sale. Did we get Smurf Cart? Let me check. I think we got Smurf's Cart. Where am I going? Ever since they changed all this shit. Yeah, we got Smurf's Cart. I'll install that, actually. See, my wife got that Resident Evil trilogy bundle thing. And now it acts like I didn't have it, so it moved it up in the list. Even though I already own it. These are the games my wife got. She got Vampire... Or, let's start from here. She got Sonic, Vampire, Marvel Ultimate, Toki, Tetris, Smurfs, Skeletak, Scribblenauts, the Resident Evil games, obviously 2K Drive, like I told you, Lego the Movie video game, Lego City Undercover, and Call of Cthulhu. Those are the games that she bought in this sale. But because we game share, I can download these games on this Xbox. They did this thing where you know how you level up and unlock certain equipment, perks, and stuff. Well, now after you complete the level, you have to do daily challenges to level up. Oh, so it's like fucking Fortnite, right? Like it makes you do 3 daily challenges or unlock an item after you just got to level up. So dumb. Yeah, it's like Halo Infinite. That's what killed Halo Infinite. As much as people want to say, oh, Halo's a great game still. It's a good game, but if you want to unlock shit, forget it. It's fucking impossible. You have to do these challenges, like I had to do to get the Christmas Master Chief armor. I had to do like these challenges. I did them all, and it still didn't give me the armor. So I gave up on it. Xbox doesn't make use of their studio somehow. It's just Forza or Halo. That's not true, but that's okay. I mean, they make a new Forza game every year. They're working on Gears of War 6 right now. That's probably going to be announced sometime next year. I mean, like first-party titles. They have a ton of first-party titles. Compared to Nintendo or PlayStation. They really just have a few. That's not true. They have a lot of games. You just don't like them. What did PlayStation have this year? Spider-Man 2. What else did they have this year? Nintendo had a bunch of games. I think Nintendo had about the same amount of games as Microsoft had this year. This year's exclusive, yes, on PlayStation. Name me all the exclusives on PlayStation this year that are from Sony. Xbox this year had Hi-Fi Rush in January, Redfall in May, Starfield in August, and Forza in October. So Xbox had 4 exclusives this year. PlayStation had 1, Spider-Man 2. Nintendo had Tears of the Kingdom, Mario Wonder. What else? They had the Wario game, the new Wario dancing game or whatever. Redfall was terrible and had potential. Did you play it? No, Nintendo had a bunch of remakes, but Nintendo had a few games. Nintendo had Zelda, Mario Wonder, the Wario game. What else did they have that was not a remake? Mario RPG is a remake, so that doesn't count. Seems like the budget went towards something else. I think that the studio just didn't want to make that type of game. Yeah, the enemies had an AI problem, but they fixed all that stuff. There was a patch that came out about a month ago to fix it. It's too late, but they did fix it. If you were playing on PC though, you kind of didn't have any problems. There were AI problems on PC. It's VB. What's up? What else did Nintendo have? Does anybody in the chat know? Like new games, not remakes or ports. I think Nintendo had probably a couple games more than Microsoft did this year that were new titles. Pikmin 4, that's right. Okay, so we had Zelda, Mario, Wario, Pikmin. That's 4. Yeah, we don't count Fire Emblem around here. So Fire Emblem, so that's 5 games. Metroid, yeah, we don't count because that's a remake. Mario RPG can't count because that's a remake. Octopath Traveler 2, I don't think Nintendo makes that game because it's on PlayStation. And I think it's coming in Game Pass in February. So as of right now, we're at 5 Nintendo exclusives. Xbox had 4. PlayStation had 1. So I think Xbox kind of held up this year. Last year they did horribly. There were like no games out there. Final Fantasy 16 does not count. That is not a PlayStation game. Returnal came out last year, 2022. PlayStation had 1 exclusive this year. Helldivers was supposed to come out this year, so they would have had 2 games. But Helldivers got delayed till I think January or February 24. Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart was I think 2021 or 2022. So I'm telling you, man, like Xbox had more games than PlayStation this year. We will see what happens next year, but in 2022, PlayStation had more games than Xbox, that's for sure. Xbox had like nothing. But 2023, Xbox swept them. I'm excited for Alone in the Dark in January. Hopefully it's good. Yeah, but it doesn't matter what people consider exclusives. It matters what Sony and their first party studios made. That's what matters. Like Final Fantasy, yes, it's only on PlayStation right now, but it's a Square game, and it is coming to PC. And Square came out and said, "Listen, we lost a ton of money on that game. We're gonna go multi-plat for a lot of these games." So Final Fantasy 16 will probably end up on Xbox next year once their deal is up. Yeah, Final Fantasy 16 doesn't count. That's not a first party studio. You told me first party studios when we started, and that's not a first party studio game. So I think, Xbox used their first party studios pretty well. Final Fantasy 16 bombed in the United States to the point where Square was like, yeah, we need to start putting games on Xbox and PC more because we're not making money. Anyone still playing Exo Primal? God of War Ragnarok was 2022. One PlayStation exclusive this year, Spider-Man 2. 4 Xbox first-party games exclusives. 2023. Nintendo, we've counted 5 first-party exclusives that were new games, not remakes or remasters or ports. There might be more, but from the chat room, you guys are telling me there's about 5 games. Sum up the entire 3-year gen. I don't know about that. I mean, that's a lot of games. I know Nintendo on 2020, 2022. Yeah, I said Nintendo had about 5 first-party titles that were brand new. Exclusives. Not ports and not remasters or remakes. which Mario RPG would count as a remake. Nintendo had more than Xbox. They definitely had way more than Sony. But does it really matter? This is why you buy all the consoles like me, because you can play whatever you want, wherever you want, whenever you want. You don't have to worry about console warring over a freaking box. This is what I don't understand about people playing games. Just play games. Stop fucking arguing about what console you're playing on. Who gives a shit? The first console I ever played on was Nintendo. I grew up with Nintendo. Then when PlayStation came out, I bought PlayStation. Then when Xbox came out, I bought Xbox. I bought all of them. I had them all. But buying an Xbox just for Starfield, well, that's good. If you want to play Starfield, I would prefer more value. Well, you're getting more value if you own all the consoles, because then you can buy whatever you want. Evil West is 30. I paid 20. Yeah, that game's been like $15 physically. So far, I only own Nintendo and Sony. Well, you got your value out of Sony, right? With one game this year. I would say, if you like games, you should own all the consoles. Now, some people can't afford them, but there are people that just don't want to buy them. If you don't want to buy them, then don't shit on the other company, because you have no idea what you're talking about. Now, if you own it and you're in it, then you could be like, okay, this is what they're doing wrong. This is what I don't like about this, blah, blah. But if you're reading the internet and shit, like, you don't have experience. Like, I'm not a race car driver, so I'm not going to look at the NASCAR drivers and be like, yeah, fuck those guys. They don't know what they're doing. I have no idea about race car driving. I have no idea about that shit. Now, if I get into it, then I can have an opinion on it that's, more factual. I hope the new Switch runs. I hope the new Switch docked runs good. Yeah, I think it. I think it will. We have to play most of their value exclusive. Play most of their exclusives. Any of thoughts on Wolverine for PS5? I'll tell you in 2025 when it fucking comes out. How about that? Only played Rift Apart, The Last of Us, Miles Morales, and God of War. Those are good games. And now you're gonna buy Last of Us 2 because they're selling that to everybody again for $70 and $100 if you want the $100 edition. Yeah, Wolverine is 2025. I'm thinking probably holiday 2025. But again, is that going to be a good game? It might be, but you're not going to be slinging around the city with Wolverine. You're going to be running around places. What they really need to do for Wolverine, they need to start that off with you escaping the Weapon X facility. That's how they need to start that game off. And it's Insomniac, so they might do that. And that would be awesome if that's how you start the game. I did consider getting Xbox, but I'm more into RPGs. Well, they have a ton of RPGs. Look, they added Persona 5 to Game Pass. Xbox doesn't have Final Fantasy 16, except it will be on PC. It will come to Xbox. You have to wait for the 1 year exclusivity, I believe, in March or April of 2024. They Square flat out said they're putting it on Xbox because they're running out of money. Final Fantasy 7 will be on Xbox at some point. It hasn't been on Xbox because Sony's been paying the exclusivity rights every year. However, if you read the recent Square interview with the CEO, he said that they need to stop the exclusivity shit and put everything on everything. So I believe Final Fantasy VII Remake will be on Xbox 2024, 2025. Whenever Sony stops paying that check, that's when it's going to be on Xbox. But to be honest with you, you have a PlayStation 5, so what does it matter? Why are you caring what's on Xbox? You got a PlayStation, play it on there. I'm looking at Disney Dreamlight Valley Ultimate Edition for the wife, and in case it goes out of Game Pass. There's also Adams Family Pinball. I used to play on the table in an arcade. Yes, I used to play the Adams Family as well. Great arcade machine, great pinball machine. They used to have tons of pinball machines. So my high school was across the street from a Nathan's back in the 90s. So every day for lunch, we would go to McDonald's and then walk to Nathan's and play arcade games. Or we would sometimes just go directly to Nathan's, eat there, and then play arcade games. But then Nathan's became a freaking Chinese buffet at one point. So we'd go to McDonald's or go to the Chinese buffet, but then you had the arcade room. The arcade room was still in the freaking Chinese buffet, the Nathan's arcade room. And we would do that. I like to buy on 2 platforms. Well, I don't, that's you. If you like to buy on 2 platforms, then you should have all the consoles, right? This way you could buy everything on everything. But that's up to you. What depends on what you want to do. My dad's a great pinball player. That's awesome, King. Skyrim Anniversary Edition as well with a series upgrade. Can't buy Final Fantasy 16 twice? Oh, you will be in a couple of months. Except it will be on Steam. It's going to be on Xbox as well in 2024. So that game will be on PlayStation. And you know what? If they could dumb it down, don't be shocked if it'll be on Switch at some point. I've always been playing this Headbangers game. There was a spinoff that ran well. Borderlands 3 is on the Switch. Yeah, I saw that. It runs like shit, but it's on there. Nintendo really needs that new machine. These third-party games are running horribly on the Switch. First-party games run beautifully, but the third parties, they're not doing too good. Check Discord. I'll wait to see how 2024 turns for Xbox. But Nintendo needs an upgrade. They sure do. Check Discord. Okay. Do you think Bray Wyatt will be on the cover for 2K24? Maybe the collector's edition or something. They're gonna put him in the Hall of Fame. I know that. Why did Xbox buy Activision? Because they're building their portfolio for mobile, so they need as many mobile games as they can. Basically, here's the thing: they are not in the mobile market anymore. They left the mobile market years ago with Windows Phone. They want to be in mobile. Activision is the biggest mobile game provider in the world. So they bought Activision so they could get in the mobile market. Because Candy Crush, Call of Duty Mobile, all these games make billions of dollars every year. That's why they bought Activision. People think they bought Activision to fucking hit PlayStation. It had nothing to do with PlayStation. They bought Activision to get into the mobile gaming space. And now that they bought them, they're in. Their future is mobile, Microsoft. And I think, a lot of people don't understand that. They spent $69 billion on Activision. They're going to make that money back in a year just on fucking Candy Crush alone. Call of Duty Mobile is going to make them probably double that by the end of next year. That's why they bought Activision. It had nothing to do with, we want to put Sony out of business. They don't care about that stuff. That's why some of the games are still on PlayStation. Box art. There's a lot of games on the phones now and on tablets. RE4 is on the iPad. Yeah, RE4 Remake will be on iPad December 15th, I think. I will be getting that. I will check it out. I'll stream it. I'll show you guys. RE8 Village played pretty good on the iPad Air that I have over here. So I'll get RE4 and I'll check that out. I didn't get the iPhone 15 Pro Max because I'm going to wait till next year. because I want to see, like, you know, how far they take it with this gaming stuff. But that's exactly why they bought Activision, because Apple's getting into gaming. So they want to compete against Apple. They don't care about fucking PlayStation. They don't care what PlayStation's doing. Starfield was going to be a Sony exclusive as well. Yeah, well, too bad. Sony should have bought Activision or Bethesda, but they couldn't. They don't have the money. And I guarantee you, if Starfield was exclusive to PlayStation, it would have been in the Game Awards for Game of the Year. But, you know, we know how Jeff Keighley rolls. Then Xbox just bought it out. Well, there you go. It's competition. Spider-Man 2 was voted Game of the Year. I think it should have been Final Fantasy 16 bomb, though. They're not going to vote that Game of the Year. Spider-Man Game of the Year was dumb because it just came out. How is it the Game of the Year when it just came out? Same thing with Mario Wonder. Mario Wonder came out a month ago. I think, obviously, Tears of the Kingdom is going to win Game of the Year. Because just like Elden Ring, that came out earlier this year. And Elden Ring, that came out earlier. That was the Game of the Year, literally. Everyone played it all year. And I think Zelda, the same thing's going to happen. Zelda's going to win because everyone had a chance to play it all year. So it's truly the Game of the Year. I don't even like that Zelda game. But I'm telling you, that's going to be Game of the Year. Okay. All right, let's see. Let's find RWK what he needs. Resident Evil 2 and 64 box. There you go. I'm selling this thing with the seal? What the... What? RWK, I found the site that you need. It took me 2 seconds. So that's the box and the manual. It's going to cost $21, but there you go. Make sure you select the $21 option and then select NTSC America. All right, cool. So he'll have his box art. He'll have all that stuff. They sell sealed reproduction boxes. That's weird. Why would you seal it? You got to open it to put the game in there. That's so weird. Tears of the Kingdom of Sun. Yeah, but to me, that's not Zelda. That's some other type of game. It's like Bob the Builder meets Zelda. Do you think there will be a new Switch? Yes, there will be. Save your money, because it's coming. It's coming. Nintendo always lies about it. And they lied about the Switch Lite. Remember the Switch Lite got leaked and Nintendo was like, oh no, we're not doing that. And then what was that, like a month later, they said, hey, Switch Lite, pre-order at GameStop. ROG Ally yesterday at the store, and it looks nice, except someone told me about the melting card. Yeah, the melting card is an issue for that, and they still have not addressed it. It's ASUS. ASUS makes horrible products. The products don't work a lot of times. They break easily. ASUS is not one of those companies you can trust. But if you want to blow your money on it and take a chance, go ahead. I don't mess with ASUS. The melting card is a huge issue for that thing. Again, it doesn't happen to everyone, but it does happen, and that's not a good thing. Okay, so what does it want? I thought you said Xbox RWK. Sorry about that. 1 hour battery for 99. Oh wow. Well, I would wait till they get the Lenovo Legion Go. It's a way better machine anyway. If not, then maybe get a Steam Deck or something. What do we have going on here? Oh, 3 years ago today. We got Jeff's Xbox from Japan. Still have that bag. That's funny. Alpha's He-Man. New Nintendo console might be the one. I'm sure we'll have a great launch. I'm sure too. I'm sure Nintendo will make a lot of money. I need $13 for free shipping. How about a box for Star Fox? But they said it wouldn't come out. Well, they also said the Switch Lite wasn't coming out, too. And they announced it a month after they said that. Nintendo lies all the time. It's nothing new. They've been lying about this stuff for a long time. You know why they lied? Because they want you to buy the Switch for Christmas this year. They're not going to say in November or October or whatever, whenever that interview was, yeah, we have a new Switch coming out early next year. Who's going to buy a Switch for Christmas? Nobody. Everyone's going to wait. But if they deny it, say, yeah, no, we have no plans, whatever. We might stretch it out, blah, blah. People are going to go out and buy a Switch. Nintendo is the masters of lying. They did that with the Switch Lite. That was the funniest thing ever because they were like, no, we're not developing a smaller Switch. And then 1 month later, after that interview, boom, Switch Lite went up for pre-order. What I think they're going to do is they're going to release the new Switch, but keep the old Switch on the market still, kind of like the DSi and the 3DS, or the DSi and the DS, whatever it was. They're going to keep both of those at the same time, so that people don't get mad and people will buy the new one. That's why they put in that statement where they're like, we're not going to do the traditional console 5-year cycle. It's because they're going to launch another one in the middle of this one. And then in another 5 years, they'll phase out the old Switch when enough people have purchased a new Switch. That's how they're going to do it because they don't want to get people angry. They did that with the Wii U and people didn't bite. They don't want to do that again. I have to head out. See everyone. All right, King, thanks for coming in. So the briefing for the new Switch developers was true. Yes, it was 100% true, and they lied about it. You have devs that are talking about it. That's how the information got out. There were people from the press in that room. But if Nintendo denies it, who's gonna go against them? Nintendo has never come out and said, yeah, we're making a new console. They've never done that. Whenever people ask them questions about next-gen hardware or whatever, they always say, we have nothing to announce at this time, or, no, that didn't happen, or, no, we're not doing this, no, we're not doing that. Nintendo has never come forward and said, yes, we are. If you look at their history, they've always denied things. It's nothing new. I've been growing up with this company my entire life. They denied the Super Nintendo. The old magazine companies used to ask me, like, is there another Nintendo coming? I said, no, there's no Nintendo coming. A year later, there was a full-page article on the Super Nintendo, and it's coming out this holiday and everything. Like, they've always been doing that. Dreadpool, what's going on, man? Hope everything's good. Well, we looked at the sales on PlayStation and Xbox. Nothing really to write home about. Console wars? Yeah, so RWK, when I go to the shop, I will get you the total for Resident Evil. I'll ship that sucker out. I might not be able to ship it tonight, but tomorrow I could ship it. Have my tow truck guy is gonna change my tires. So my old Suburban from like '04, we're trashing that, we're junking it, but it still has good tires. So we're gonna put those tires on my new car. And the tow truck guy said he'll just do it. So that's what I had to do tonight. Around 3, 4 o'clock, I have to go do all that. Because he said his a relative that has like a hydraulic jack or whatever. So he could just do that. Abbo, what's up, man? What do you think of the console wars? Um, I think people are stupid and should just buy all the consoles. They like games. I know some people can't afford all the consoles, and that's okay. But if you can't, don't talk shit about the other company unless you play this stuff. That's what I think. I think it's dumb. It's pointless. I own all the consoles and I have all the games. I think that's what gamers should be doing. They should be able to access all the games. You know, it's not about brand loyalty. It's about how many games you can play and are they good. I got Sonic for 35. I saw that. I'm gonna buy Superstars physically next year when it's 20. Because I waited this year and Origins was 20. I got Origins for pretty much all the consoles. But as you can see, Abbo, I got Sonic right here. My Lego game. I'll be checking that out. RE4, huh? My man Abbo's here. Abbo, I got Street Fighter Digital for 40. Not for me, but for the shop. So when the guys come and hang out, Since it's game sharing, we'll have access to 2 copies. So it's like $20 a piece. That's not bad. Oh, GTA 6 really? I'm sure it will. Whenever the hell it comes out. Five was good. Wasn't a fan of 4. 3 was good. Vice City was good. San Andreas was okay. Better hope it's not so good they charge us to play per hour here, right? Trilogy isn't? What are you talking about? The GTA trilogy? What about it? The remastered? Okay. Right, have you played it recently? Because they patched it and they fixed all that stuff. Played fine when I played it. Uh, yeah, it's fixed. They fixed all that. Better hope it's not good. They charge us per hour to play. Yeah, I think the game's gonna be. I think they're gonna have a tier system for that. I think they'll have standard for 70, and then they'll have like a deluxe edition for like 100. Because that interview is coming out that the guy's saying it should be more than $70 or something. It's like, dude, you have the balls to say that after you kept 5 out for 10 years. Like, you made tons of money on it. It's still making money on that game. That's not enough. The balls for Rockstar to say something like that, man. It's not like GTA 5 came out like 10 years ago and it lasted like 3 years. And then that was it. And they've been working hard at 6 this entire time. GTA 5 is still bringing in millions of dollars every fucking like month. Not even every year, every month. So for this guy to sit down and say that shit, like, no, motherfucker, you owe the gamers. You owe us. And you owe us by giving us a decent price for that new game. Because we put a shit ton of money into your shark cards. That's what happens with these companies, man. You've seen it before. They always get arrogant and cocky and shit. It's ridiculous. We give them a lot of money and they turn around and say, no, we need more money. Okay, Boogie. Just rename Rockstar to Boogie. The trailer will be at the Game Awards. Boogie Star. Make Boogie the fucking spokesperson for Rockstar. We need more money. They said the GTA trailer is... Well, Rockstar said that the trailer would be early December, which the Game Awards is early December. I don't know if they said that officially. Have they said that? I know a lot of people are saying that, but I didn't hear Rockstar come out and say that they wouldn't be at the Game Awards. I seen something last night that GTA 6 will possibly pay per hour. That's what Dreadpool just said. Speculation. Okay, let's put the speculation to rest. If the Game Awards is early December and Rockstar's GTA 6 trailer is confirmed to release in early December, wouldn't that mean the Game Awards? And Anthony and I will be streaming that. And we will see. I'm sure you're going to get that trailer at the Game Awards. GTA 6 will be $70 per hour. Hey, if you want to keep triple downing on this, what happens when it does show up on the Game Awards? Then what are you going to come in here and tell me? I don't think you guys understand something. The Game Awards is a big commercial for Christmas. So they're going to put all the important stuff on the Game Awards. Because number one, they want to sell consoles. They want to sell the games. So when when Zelda wins Game of the Year, guess what happens? That game's going to sell out for Christmas, and the console's going to sell out for Christmas. Spider-Man 2 is nominated for Game of the Year. It'll win awards for other categories. Guess what? People are going to go out and buy Spider-Man 2. They're going to buy a PlayStation. It's all marketing. That's all it is. People are like, it's like the Oscars. Like, no, it isn't. It's completely different. This is a big commercial. It's just a big commercial for you to go out and buy those games. And those consoles and the holiday shopping. That's all it is. Why do you think it takes place in December and not in January? It's all commercial. It's marketing. If you know anything about marketing, you can see right through all that. Yeah, I think you're gonna see that GTA trailer on the Game Awards. And Keely's gonna fart in his pants as usual. When has Rockstar like people keep saying this about Rockstar, but when have they ever had their own event to announce the trailer? Didn't they just drop the GTA 5 trailer on YouTube or something? Just the website and their channels. I hope it'll be good because most of the team left. I have no idea. I'll be honest with you, I really don't care who the fuck left. Who's like, everyone cares about these developers. It's like, who gives a shit? As long as they make the game, who the fuck cares? You know, I don't care about this shit. But there are still people out there like Microsoft stole Rare from Nintendo. Yes, because Nintendo didn't sell fucking Rare to Microsoft. And everyone thinks Microsoft has the Donkey Kong Country devs locked up in a fucking room for 30 years. Guess what? A good chunk of those people are fucking not even around anymore. Like, on this planet. You know what I mean? There were people in their 50s, 60s, and 70s working on that dev team. There are people that from Rare that started Team 17. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have the same people. Nintendo got tired of fucking Rare because Conker, I guarantee you Conker was the game that pissed them off. And they said, we don't want these guys anymore. Hey, Microsoft, you offered to buy us? Well, guess what? We'll sell you Rare. Can you get these guys off our hands, please? Microsoft said, here's money. Nintendo said, thank you. Now take the shit and throw it away. If they cared, why are they not buying a DLC? That work they busted their ass for. Many are self-centered hypocrites. Well, here's the thing. It's not every dev, but you know that. A lot of devs. Listen, I'll be honest with you. I don't care about the backstage politics of all the devs and shit. Like, you know, when people say crunching, you know what I say? Oh, well. It sucks, but guess what? You know, my parents had to work all night to make a living. My parents couldn't just go home at a regular time. You know how many times my parents had to work overtime? A lot. So when I hear devs have to work overtime. Oh, big fucking deal. Oh well. They have to work. That's just the way that it is in every job. You know what I mean? When I hear that and people try to defend the devs and stuff, like, yes, I understand there's some fucked up stuff that happens. I get it. But when like fanboys like defend the devs, they make Last of Us, so that's okay. They should go home and do this and do that. It's like, what are you guys talking about? What do you care for? Let people do their jobs. You know what I mean? And then you have devs like the Remedy devs. You know, they come out and say, fuck Xbox. We're making games only on PlayStation. It's like, well, then thanks a lot, buddy. You're just ruining your own brand by doing that stuff. Like the console warring devs, like that's stupid. Like you're destroying the whole brand perception. When the devs come out and say, yeah, you need to pay us more money for games, that's bullshit, man. It's like you're getting a salary, fuck off. You know what I mean? When I hear that stuff like you guys are saying with Rockstar, oh, you know, you guys should pay more money for this game. Like, come on. Like, you guys aren't getting enough money as it is from the shark cards. You know what I mean? And again, I'm not saying like every dev is bad. I'm just saying that there are examples of devs just shitting all over the customers. And it's like, well, you know, I don't usually don't think about this stuff behind the scenes stuff, but now you're making me think about it. And if you're gonna act like that, What the fuck do I care? So it's like a fine line. I don't care what the devs do. Hopefully, God bless them. Hopefully they make a great game. Great. But when they come out and say shit like that, like you got to pay more money and everything, fuck off. Or when they come out and say the Series S is a fucking potato and everything, it's like, dude, you just shit on all your customers that bought that machine. You know what I mean? Like, that's bullshit. I think devs should just not talk about that stuff. Like, don't console war, don't do any of that stuff. Now, if you're gonna be professional about it, be like, hey, Baldur's Gate 3 didn't launch on the PlayStation, didn't launch on the Xbox Series S because we had issues with, getting this mode to work, but we're working on it. Now, like, yeah, the fucking thing's a potato, and we canceled it, and we're not releasing it, I mean, what the hell is this? Like, what's going on? Stuff like that, I don't like, Dreadpool. And that's why the devs are getting shit on a lot, because they keep saying stupid shit. Not every dev, you know that. It's only these certain devs. But again, it's perception. If one dev team comes out and says something like that, it makes it makes people think, like, are all the devs like this? And obviously they aren't, but when they start to see devs say about, their console that they bought is a piece of shit, and then they got to pay more money, and people are like, what are we doing? Why are we supporting these people? So yeah, I don't think devs should be kissing anybody's butt, but they should be humbled a little bit. Be like, hey guys, we know you guys want to buy the next game. We're having issues getting it on here, but here's the problem, and we're working on it. But don't go online and be like, yeah, the console you bought's a piece of shit. We don't want to make it. It's like, okay, great. Thanks. There are devs at Activision who, 16 months they got Modern Warfare 3 out. And everyone's shitting all over that, right? It's because everyone looks at Activision. They don't look at the dev side of it. They say, Activision sucks. They made DLC. They're not looking at, hey, these devs actually, they worked their asses off to get this game out in 16 months. Where it usually takes like 3 years. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Like, it's a double standard. Those devs deserve all the credit because they worked their asses off. But people just look at the Activision logo and be like, Activision robbed us. They're selling us DLC for Call of Duty, blah, 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 blah. So again, it's a catch-22. It's always going to be brand perception over the people working. MW3 is supposed to be DLC. But in reality, the game is shit and everyone is truly enjoying. Yeah, I'm enjoying the game. Yeah, you know why it wasn't DLC? Because that deal, I guarantee you, it was because the Activision deal didn't close in time. So Bobby Kotick said, listen, I'm getting another paycheck out of this game. So he told the team, he was like, this is going to be the third game. And that DLC became the third game, and he got that huge bonus that he's been getting every year for the Call of Duty games. Whereas if it was DLC, he wouldn't have gotten a big bonus because they wouldn't be able to sell for 70. He knew what he was doing. I guarantee you, had that Activision deal closed earlier this year, that game, he would have been out of the company anyway, and that game would have been DLC, no problem. Because Microsoft said they were going to take a year off or a year and a half off to revamp Call of Duty or something. So I think you would have gotten that DLC this year, and they would have regrouped for a year and then, given us the next game. But it's all because of Bobby. I guarantee you. He wanted that extra bonus, and he got it. And he's gonna get a ton of money for them cutting him out in a couple of months. Well, you think he's out of there in January, right? He shows up a decade later asking for that. Well, here's the thing. I personally, I just care about the games. I appreciate the devs working their ass off to make the games, but at the end of the day, like the consumer doesn't see that side, so the consumer just wants to play games. This is the whole point I'm trying to make here. I'm trying to say when the devs come out and say, "Yeah, you should give us more money," that's when the average consumer is like, "Fuck off." And then when they hear about these crunch stories, they're like, "Who cares? These people want more money anyway." That's all I'm trying to tell you guys. I'm not shitting on devs to shit on devs. I'm saying that's the perception where you have devs that come out and say your Xbox sucks. You need to give us more money for the next game. Blah 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 blah. When people see that, they're like, "Who the fuck are these people? Who cares if they're getting crunched? They're telling us we got to pay more money. They're telling us our Xbox sucks." That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that I hate the devs or anything, but that's the perception when they hear stuff like that on the internet. It's gonna hurt Rockstar's reputation if they keep saying this hourly stuff. Look at Xbox. They hurt their reputation because they were going online. It's like everyone was going online anyway. What does it matter? You need PlayStation to verify your disk drive on the internet, but that's okay. Where's the backlash? There is none. Xbox One? Yeah, you gotta have your Xbox to connect to Xbox Live. Oh my god, we can't do that. I gotta play Xbox Live offline somehow. It's gotta happen. You mean Microsoft wants me to connect to Xbox Live to play multiplayer games online? Oh my god, they gave me a crappy camera. They're gonna spy on me getting naked in my living room. It's like, come on. Nobody cares about your fucking living room. Yes, Microsoft has, for every Xbox One that they sold with the Kinect, they have one person, 24/7, 365, sitting in a room looking directly through your Kinect camera just so they could see you naked. That's exactly how it happens, man. Yes?
Sorry?
Yes, I'm here. Hello?
Sir, actually, we are calling you from Direct Lending Bank Synergy, and we are offering unsecured business loan without taking any collateral and any personal guarantee. And it's the best deal in the market. We are offering best deal available in the market for the Christmas. So, by the way, how long you have been doing this business, sir? For how many years?
12.
12 years?
Yes, 12 years.
That's quite a long time. In that case, we can offer you best deal in the market. So if you find a very good deal from us, how much capital you could use for your business, any rough amount, just to give me a range.
What are you asking? How much I make?
Sir, I said that if you like your deals, if you like your rates and terms, how much working capital you can use for your business, just any rough amount, how much capital you need.
Probably like 10,000.
10,000.
Yeah.
So how you're gonna use this amount in your business, like working capital or expanding expansion or any other fund in your mind?
Well, I'm gonna hire your mom and your sisters to fucking be my sex slaves. That's what I'm gonna use the money for, fuckface. The fuck it. That guy spoofed a local number too. He spoofed a Cornwall number. Dude, the guy got so fucking angry when I said, I'm sorry, what are you asking? Because he's talking like a mile a minute. I can't even understand what the hell he said. I just declared war because this guy's going to call like 10 times now. Anthony's here. I didn't know you got crunk with the folks. RWK, let me tell you something, man. And you probably know this because we're around the same age. As you get older, you start losing patience. Okay? I don't have patience for idiots anymore. That's why a lot of times I just let stuff slide. And then a lot of times I'll be like, bro, come on. Yeah, you have to have fun with people because you know what? The longer you keep these people on the phone, the less time they have to scam actual people. So just remember that. You're doing an old person a favor by fucking with these guys on the phone for a little bit. Because a lot of these guys they call the elderly and they rob them. So the longer you keep these guys on the phone and mess with them, it's less time they can call some old person and take their money. You can spoof numbers easily. An automation call. My buddy as our boss's number. Fucking hysterical when he called the boss back and yelled at him. I don't know how to spoof numbers, but that's fucking funny. You just robbed that dude's dignity. Nah, I didn't rob anybody's dignity. Listen, the call center guy, I don't know. Is it his fault, really? The guy needs a job, and his job at the call center is to just scam people. Morally, yeah, he's a piece of shit. But, like, he needs to make a living, right? So I'm not, like, condoning that shit, but the guy himself, Again, it's a catch 22. The guy's a piece of shit for doing his job, but he has to do his job. So it's nothing against him. It's against the people that created the call center, I guess. I don't know. But, all I did was ask a question because I couldn't hear him. So I was like, what are you asking? How much do I make? And he got fucking mad. It's like, dude, what are you getting mad for? You're trying to ask me for money. You ever ask your parents for $5? And they're like, hang on, let me get it. And you're like, you start getting fucking mad at them over it. Like, oh, you can't hurry up and give it to me any quicker. Like, who the hell does that? Yes, they are smart. You can make a living elsewhere. That's true. I just thought call centers in those countries are like friggin' Amazon friggin' shipping centers. Everyone works there. They just want to scam everybody. So I don't know. Whatever. It is what it is. If they call me, they're gonna get messed with. Listen, I wouldn't have been so harsh if the guy didn't give me an attitude. The fact that he got mad and gave me an attitude, that was it. That made me go even further with the call. I didn't know what I was gonna say. When you start cursing at them, they hang up on you. Right. Dude, they hang up on me when I'm like, I'm sorry, what'd you say? They hung up on me once when they were like, is the business owner there? And I said yes. And then they hung up on me. Like they have no patience. If they think you're messing with them just by answering basic questions, they hang up on you. Why is there a fucking banana split in Fortnite? What happened to that game? If anybody wants to cut that clip, let me know. We're what was that, like 3 minutes ago? 2 hours and 10 minutes, I'll say, into the stream. Clip it. It was good. All right, cool. If someone can clip it, I'll post it as its own video. But yeah, that's all I have to say. Listen, when I say things about the devs, I don't mean the devs personally. What I say is the fanboys, like the PlayStation guys, are like, "Oh, the devs at Naughty Dog, they deserve a break." Blah, blah, blah. It's like, shut up. You don't even know anything about that stuff. Listen, people have an option. If they don't like the work conditions, they could say no. They can go to a different, just like any other job. If you don't like your job, find another one. You know, I know a lot of people can't do that, and it's kind of a crappy thing to say, but seriously, if you're not happy and you can't get it done the way that they want you to do it, or you don't agree with the way they want you to do it, start looking, man. It's all about being happy. And if these guys are making you crunch and you don't want to do it, go somewhere else. Well, they don't do that, you know? Microsoft doesn't do that shit. You know, it's funny. When they started the initiative at Microsoft, all the like Sony guys went over there, and Microsoft was so lenient on them that they were like, we have to go back. This is bullshit. We're not doing any work. We're not getting stuff done. Blah blah. Blah. It's like, guys, you have. It's more of a relaxed environment. Like you have more wiggle room now. You don't have to worry about crunching. You can take your time, come up with ideas, do this, do that. And these guys freaked out. They're like, "Oh, we need to be on a schedule. Oh, we need to do this." It's like, all right, well, they went back. It's like these companies are trying to make it. Some of these companies are trying to make it easier for these guys. I think it's just like a culture shock for them. I don't know. I don't know anything about it, so I'm not gonna really give an opinion 100%, but like I said, my whole thing is when devs come out and say dumb shit, people are like, well, who cares? Fuck you and crunch your ass. And again, like I said, it's not every dev. It is what it is. At the end of the day, I only speak as a consumer. I don't know anything about developing anything. And if there are developers out there, I apologize. I'm not trying to like target anybody, but I'm just explaining as a consumer when you see stuff like this on the internet. Give us more money after you just gave us a ton of money. Anyway, what else is going on? Ugh. Well, you got Thanksgiving this week. Hope everyone. Well, I mean, we're gonna do show Wednesday and Tuesday. Tomorrow night we'll be on the original Next Level Gaming podcast on Rumble. Go subscribe over there. We'll be on tomorrow night around 9:30. I think that's when the show starts. Anthony and I will be on that show with Mike Mullis. Shout out to Dreadpool. He's the guy that pretty much got us penned into all that. So the chat room, you can thank Dreadpool by subscribing to his channel, by buying some merch. And yeah, we'll be on there. And then Wednesday we'll do Game Complainers as usual. And I might stream Thursday or Friday, depending on the situation. Saturday, I'm doing the small business Saturday, so I'm gonna be open early in the morning on Saturday. Sunday, I think I'm hanging out with family, so I probably won't be around Sunday. But and Monday I'll be free again. So there you go. Do it all over again in a whole week. When is the Game Awards? The day of the Game Awards, we're going to be streaming on Anthony's channel. Anthony and I will be live and covering the Game Awards. The good old Game Awards. Does anybody know? I guess I'll look it up. Hey, when was that? Oh, this guy's such a fucking idiot. All right, give me the Game Awards 2023 date. December 7th at 7:30 p.m. So Anthony and I will probably be on like 6:30, 7 o'clock. It's VB with the December 7th. There you go. Game of the year, Golem. I still gotta play that. It's in my Xbox. You guys see it right there. It's $10, man. Come on. Gotta support the devs, right? All right. Well, anybody have any final things to talk about? If not, I'll get out of here. But anything you guys want to talk about before I go? Wonder if that guy will be there this year. I don't think so, but if Keeley doesn't want another incident, he should probably not have an open stage like that. I do, but it's a secret. Uh-oh. Dreadpool with the secret missions that he's working on. Well, we can't wait to see what content you show us when you're done. Yeah, I think Keeley definitely needs security because you know that totally ruined his night last year. Keeley, you know, he had the condoms, the beer, the cigarettes, the freaking penthouse rented out for all his Japanese boyfriends to meet him upstairs. And that kid went up on stage and ruined the whole night for this guy. He couldn't get a fucking hard on all night. He had to order fucking Blue Chew and it still didn't work. He was so upset. This guy jumped on the stage. I mean, am I lying? You know that happened. I think that's the point, RWK. You're supposed to forget about him. Like, so this thing takes power and then it outputs power at the same time? That's so weird. Dreadpool will be there with the 360 camera. I hope he's not in Keeley's penthouse with the 360 camera. So yeah, Anthony and I will cover the Game Awards again. I don't know if we covered it last year, did we? I don't think we did. Oh no, we did, right? Yeah, you did. The both of us did together. Yeah, I think we did because when the kid ran on the stage, we were trying to figure out what happened. I don't know. Anthony was in here before. Anthony, did we both cover that or not? He doesn't make that public because of the music. Oh man, Spider-Man the animated series premiered 29 years ago, November 19th, 1994 on Fox Kids. Holy shit. We're old. 29 years ago. Spider-Man PlayStation 5 Slim consoles, $444.99 at Newegg with code ZIP111 and using the Zip payment method. Well, there you go. You get the machine for $440. You know, Microsoft kind of fucked me over because I was going to sell the Series S for like 240, and now Microsoft's like website is selling like a bundle with Game Pass Ultimate for like 240, and I'm like, fuck. I got to go to like 220, 219. Because, you know, someone's going to bring it up. Oh, you're selling it for 239, but Microsoft has a bundle. I'm going to be scrutinized for fucking everything I do now. Because of these shitty bundles. Skyward Sword was released on this day 12 years ago for Nintendo Wii. November 20th, 2011. Very nice. I still have one downstairs sealed. The collector's edition. The finale of Chippendale's Rescue Rangers aired 33 years ago to... Oh my god. 33 years ago today, November 19th, 2020... November 19th, 1990. Well, it's November 20th, so... This guy was late posting this clip because it's just 7 hours ago. Getting old. 33 years ago, Rescue Rangers ended. Dreadpool, thanks for coming in, buddy. Have a great day and enjoy your trip. Catch you later, man. Thanks for stopping by. Are you just going to email me? I will message you on Discord later. Probably in a few hours because I got to get ready. RWK. Yeah, just keep an eye on your Discord and I will I'll message you there. Yeah, just pay me for the game and I'll ship it out for free again. I don't care. And that'll be that. Because I don't know how much it would cost. What was the game? $59? 40 I think it was $59.99, right? I don't know what tax is on that. It's like 64 something, right? Whatever the price is on the game, I'll go there, but I'll scan it. And I will let you know. And we'll get that straightened out. And get that shipped out to you. And again, if there's any games you guys need, I'm having a sale as well. So, and you guys, you get an extra discount on top of all that stuff. So, you let me know. For like the newer stuff, like the Xbox, PlayStation shit. Oh man. Yeah, I gotta have, like I said earlier, I gotta have my tires taken off my old car and put on my new car. Basically, gonna put both donuts on the old car that's gonna be, they're taking the car. The car's done. The car's dead. So we're gonna put 2 donuts on that car, take 2 tires, keep one as a spare, put one on my freaking car, and be done with it. Instead of going out and buying brand new tires. That car I don't use that much anyway. I only use it to go to work, which is down the street. So the other tires should be fine. I'm not going to be traveling or anything with that car. Oh, there you go. Save a few bucks. More like $500 or more. All right, so I'm going to run. I want to thank you all for watching. Check out Dreadpool's channel. Check out It's VB's channel. Subscribe. Who else was in here? Anthony. Check out Anthony's channel. Let's talk Resident Evil. And check out Back from the Dead channel. Subscribe to Back. Check out Fred's channel. He's Sunday. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I will talk to you guys later. Everyone take care. Stay safe. Have a good one. And I'll be catching a little bit, buddy. So.